Hello, Internet. I've just dropped my pickaxe. And welcome to the wonderful world of mine. But is it? No. This is Tekkit, or Technic is the one I'm particularly using, which is a mod pack, a collection of mods for the very, very popular indie game Minecraft. And it's very, very cool. I personally prefer it a lot to Minecraft, because it sort of recaptures that feeling you get when you dig your first hovel or mine your first diamond or something. It's just so big, so huge. There's so much to cover. So today I'll just be giving you my very shallow first impressions of the game, and what I think of it, and I'll be covering a few of the really cool items you can pick up in Tekkit. So I'll start with what I'm holding in my hands, my lovely purple pickaxe. This is made of a material called thormium, so I'll just type it up and sorry about that. Thormium. Here we go, a thormium ingot. Now, this is made with either an iron ingot and a Vis crystal, any kind of crystal, or a few other ways, and a Thormic infuser, which is part of Thorncraft. So, I haven't really dug into Thorncraft. It's one of the very big major mods, of the Technic pack, but it's only available in Technic, which is the single player version. So you see I'm tricked out with some full thormium here and my pickaxe. From what I've seen, thormium functions roughly the same as diamond, but it just looks really cool. So that's that. It's also, I think it's a lot cheaper to make than diamond tools once you get into Thorncraft. What are you animals doing on my roof, eh? This brings me on, hello snake, to the next mod I'll cover, called Mo Creatures. This is one of the very first, one of the very greatest Minecraft mods. And it adds, oh god, I've got ostriches after me. It adds animals to the world of Minecraft. A lot of very, very varied ones, from snakes, ostriches, horses, all sorts. This is a single player only mod again, because they're the ones I'll sort of be roughly covering first. I've got no real plan for this video, I just felt like making it. So yeah, you can see, there we go, there's a bear in my pool. And there's also a very angry ostrich, who appears to have teleported. So I'll just go hide out on this tree so I can talk. So yeah, that adds a lot of mobs. You can read the full list at the forum post, which I will link to in the description. And that brings me on to my second item, which I will use to clear out of all these varmints. Yeah. Get out of it. Oh, I missed. No. Pick it up, stab it, killed. They drop their own loot, as you can see, their lovely, lovely ostrich drumstick. Very, very valuable. This is a diamond spear, which is part of the Balkan's Weapons mod, which is a single-player only mod for Tekkit, or Technic, in this case, which adds a whole lot of different weapons to the game. So I'll just search up diamond here. So yeah, we've got sword, shovel, pickaxe, normal stuff, axe, hoe, which are all stuff that come with it. But we also have a spear, a warhammer, a battle axe, a flail, a halberd, and a knife. These are all made with different shapes of, you know, diamond and wood, and they all have their own sort of benefits and not benefits. Like, knives are very cheap to create, but they have very low durability and don't do as much damage as a sword. Spears, they function the same as a sword but with less damage, but you can throw them over distances and re-pick them up with no durability loss. Cool stuff like that. A warhammer has a ton of knockback, as you might expect. So yeah, it's all really cool stuff. It also adds things like muskets, which I haven't actually made yet. But yeah, check that out. They're all on the Tekkit website. So this is my third and fourth items in my personal hotbar, which is emerald stuff. So in Tekkit itself, there are 3 new ores for you to collect that make tools. There's a few more ores aside from that, but I won't cover those in this video as they're a bit more in depth. They're emeralds, rubies, and sapphires, and they correspond to creating red, green, or blue tools respectively. They have the same destroying power, shall we say, as diamond, but with a far lower durability. So they're not quite as good for that. Oh, my moat's draining. I made a lava moat. Poor lava moat. My next weapon is my bow of bone, which I've enchanted. Ah, perfect. Perfect timing, Snake. How dare you? You shall pay for what you did to my family. Anyway. This is my bow of bone. It's a Thorncraft weapon that you can find in loot chests and stuff now to just spice them up a bit. I found this purely by accident while I was playing and adventuring through the world of Minecraftia. And it appears to have definitely has a far further distance, faster arrow speed, and a higher fire rate, as well as a cool little artifact, and it lights all your arrows on fire, which can not only do more damage and set the enemies on fire, but allows you to see. Scorpions run. So yeah, that's a nice cool weapon. This is a very important item. It's a very, very powerful item, quite end game. Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. This allows flight in Minecraft. So say, oh no, I've tripped. Oh, but wait, no fall damage. So not only do you never take any fall damage with it in your hotbar, it also allows the power of flight in Minecraft. Sorry for the little jumps there. I think that's my quarry, which I'll come to in just a sec. So yeah, that's very nice. Very nice. But don't think that these items are just a sort of god mode. Everything runs on power. Either EMC, which I'll get to, or EU, which is energy. So yeah, I've just got some yum pork chops, a bucket, not quite sure what for, and a very interesting item called the mining laser. This is also a fairly end game item. My items are quite sort of out of sync, as it were, because one of my goals is to make a museum of really powerful items, so I have some quite powerful items compared to how far through I am in the game, like the ring, which I spent a long time making and gathering stuff for. So this allows for instant block destruction, pretty much. Just booyah, 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 what you gonna do, what you gonna do. And I've got it on long range fire just for, you know, showiness. So that will carve a big trench for you. If you press M and right click, it'll switch between various laser modes: horizontal, superheat, scatter, explosive, mining, and low focus, as well as long range, which I was on before. So they all have their own different perks and benefits. For example, short range is short range only mines one block, but it consumes far less energy. Long range, more blocks, more energy. Superheat, if you mine a block with it in superheat mode, it'll give you the bar, not the ore, which is very cool. It also does a lot more damage to mobs, so that's really nice. So now we will enter the doors of my lovely Jack-o'-lantern factory. So here we are. This video is nearly coming to a close, but just before we get inside, you know, that stuffy old factory, I will show you something very cool. The pit we fell down before is called a quarry, and these are a very famous item in Tekkit, part of one of Tekkit's 4 or 5 major mods, depending on whether you consider Thorncraft a major mod. So it's Thorncraft, Industrial Craft, Red Power, and Equivalent Exchange, which is 5. There you go. If my counting's wrong, don't fail to hate on me in the comments below, and give your opinions about what the hell I'm doing wrong in Tekkit. So if you see anything that's a bit stupid. So yeah, down this pit. What a quarry will do is it allows for automated mining with basically no effort. So you can go right from the top of the world right down to the bottom. Now they're very expensive and they need to be powered. I'll show you one that I'm currently powering, but it will just continue to dig on its little solitary own-some, down and down this hole, right up until bedrock, and it'll feed all the items out. So I will just go to my working quarry to show you guys the next little bit. You wonderful people. So my quarry is powered by steam engines, which are quite cheap. Well, it was. It's now out of coal. Note to self, refill with coal. So that they power the quarry. Excuse me, creeper. Have you just ruined my video? Oh, hell no, Dorito. Oh, hell no. Anyway, alright, I will mime it for you. God damn it, Creeper. Why do you have to troll me so? Anyway, so it was formerly powered by 2 steam engines, here and here or so, which powered the quarry itself mining things. It would then feed the items it picked up. Go away, zombie. Yeah, laser gun in the face. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hell yeah. I'm a regular Star Trekian. So yeah, it'll feed the items through a pump to a chest, where I can pick them up at my leisure. You can see they're mingling. I don't have a lot of cool stuff yet, just dirt, sand, some clay. I can see a little bit of iron ore there, and my chest, which it's trolled. But that will allow me to pick up these resources and use them for something much more useful, which I will show you now in my stuffy old factory. So I'll just be showing you a couple more things before I bring this video to a close, because I don't want to give you a too in-depth view. This is just a very shallow video about what I think's cool. So this is called a macerator. This basically allows you to double your mining production. So I've got the macerator, which turns 1 ore, which I'll put in there, into 2 dust, which will be fed along this pipe into my furnace, where it will cook the 2 dust into 2 bars. You see, 1 ore, 2 dust, 2 bars. It will then feed these bars into my bars chest here. You see I've got the old sapphires, emeralds, rubies, got some iron, gold, obsidian, glowstone, lapis, and uranium. Everything looks different in this game because I'm using the Sphax Pure BD Craft texture pack, which is a very, very popular texture pack. I'll put the link in the description below if you like it. And you guys can download that at your leisure. Yeah, so lots and lots of ores, tin, Tekkit only ore, bronze, uranium's Tekkit only, these 3 are obviously, that's a Thorncraft ore, so all kinds of cool stuff. Now, this shall bring me on to the very last part of my video. Go away, dirt, I don't need you. To show you one of the most famous items in Tekkit, the condenser. Ooh, condenser. So, pretty much, I had 4 basalt, put it in the condenser, put a diamond in. I ended up with this, stack upon stack, because every block in Minecraft has an EMC, which you can see right there, hovering above my mouse. Every item has its own EMC. They put a lot of effort into this. So basalt has an EMC of 1. Diamonds have an EMC of 8,192. Now these have all been calculated to how rare the item is and how useful it is. So if you put in 1 diamond into the condenser, you will technically get 8,192 basalt brick. Now that's obviously not that much because the condenser doesn't store that much. But if I had a pipe coming out of my condenser, it would continually make basalt until I either had 8,000 or I ran out of space again. So very cool if you want building materials, because most of the building blocks are cheap. Sand is 1, dirt is 1, marble is 1, basalt's 1. Basalt and marble are Tekkit only things from volcanoes and caves and things. Very, very cool. So yeah, that's probably my favourite item, because it just makes everything so much easier, because you can just don't have to go and mine things anymore. You can just have one of the item and then condense more when you need it. So that's awesome. It also works backwards. So if you've got a whole crap ton of stuff, like stacks of dirt from your mining, and you don't need this dirt, instead of just dropping it in a pit of lava like you do in default Minecraft, you can actually put it to good use and make you some diamonds. So really cool. So that is it for today, folks. This is my Tekkit factory with an ostrich on the roof. I've got to get some torches up on there. Like I said, remind me if there's anything you think I should do to my humble abode in the comments below. Remember to like and favourite if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want any more of this content. So that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, internet. Bye.